Hello! It's going to be the new moon in Scorpio tomorrow on November 14th or 15th, depending upon where you live. It happens in the wee hours of the morning on the 14th. So if you're Eastern time, it's going to be on the 15th, right around midnight. And then if you're not in Eastern time in the United States and you're somewhere else, you can calculate it with that information. Anyway, so yeah, the new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is all about transformation, and new moons are all about new beginnings. So it totally works. It's like the exact energy of the new moon is what Scorpio is all about, because in order to do something new, we have to usually let go of the old. And so this moon is a great time to shed our skin, just like the scorpion does. The Scorpio sign is associated with both the scorpion, which completely can shed its skin for a whole new rebirth, and also it's associated with the Phoenix rising, which is all about, coming up out of the ashes. And so your new beginning at this new moon could be something really huge, like a huge transformation. Like maybe you are going to be leaving a career that you had for a long time for something else that you're really excited about, or maybe it's time to intend for that and put that on your manifestation list. Maybe it's time to let go of any relationships that aren't working in your life anymore, that don't align with who you are. If that's the case, this is a great time to gracefully let go and intend for relationships that are in alignment with who you are and where you're going in your life. Maybe you're making a huge move right now. Even in the middle of COVID, it's amazing, but so many people are moving. It just feels like this is pushing us all to do exactly what it is that we really have always wanted to do in our lives in kind of a interesting way. I'm just seeing that, everywhere. So if you're making a big move in your life, the energy is with you. Or if you have been dreaming about that, about making a move somewhere else, different state, or, just around the corner from the house you live in, selling your house, buying a new one. Right now is a really good time with this moon to be making big changes, because transformation, which is the essence of Scorpio, isn't small. It's not really about baby steps. It's more about really doing something big. The other thing about Scorpio is that we could be feeling more emotional, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing. What I mean by that is we might feel more tuned in to our emotions, which can really be helpful, because when we know how we feel emotionally, we know a lot. We know when we need to let go of fear, if there's fears coming up all the time. We know what we feel aligned and good about. We know where we feel just something is off. You may be more tuned in to what you feel about anything and everything in your life. And of course, if something doesn't feel good, it's a good time, yes, I'm going to say it, to say the magic mantra, the Ho'oponopono magic mantra. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. On any fears, on any old beliefs that come up that are blocking whatever it is that you want to transform in your life right now. Your emotions may also really tell you a lot about what it is that you do need to transform, what it is that needs to go in your life. And so that could come through dreams, that could just come through aha moments, that could come through just an emotional morning or day or couple of days. And so don't be afraid of that if you're feeling emotions. Again, let them inform you, let them inform your intentions, what's next, what you need to let go of. Do some Ho'oponopono, magic mantra, Mojo on that. Yeah, it's a good time to be tuned into ourselves when it's Scorpio. So you can do a lot proactively. You know, make sure that you are up on your practices this weekend. A hummingbird, I'm telling you, every time I do this. You know, wake up and do yoga or meditate or go for a walk in nature. Nature does so much. Nature tunes us in. It calms our nervous system when we are feeling kind of emotional and don't know what to do about it. Or when we feel like our life is kind of chaotic. Whatever it is, being in nature, I don't know. That's my healing modality. That's my go-to. I'm in nature as much as I possibly can, just to be centered, to feel in my power, to feel grounded and in tune. So get out in nature this weekend. And even if you live in a city, of course, I know that if you live in a city, you can get out of the city and get somewhere. But if you can't do that, just even getting outside, you know, cities are beautiful. Find the beauty wherever you are. That's my message. Okay, so what else? There's some kind of a alignment with Jupiter going on with this moon, which is going to help us feel positive. It's going to help us feel more light and airy, and like everything's going to be awesome. Okay, even though we're a little scared about a total transformation and shedding our skin and rising from the ashes and doing something bold and different, there is with Jupiter a feeling of expansiveness and hope, and I can do this. Confidence. Jupiter gives us confidence. Okay, so yeah, set your intentions. It's a new moon. It's all about that. It's all about manifesting. And I just did a video on 11/11, which was a couple of days ago, and that was a huge manifesting day. So we're in like a manifesting window right now. Really good time to write things down, to go for it, to transform with this Scorpio energy, to do something bold and in alignment with how you feel and your heart. So I picked some cards for the new moon, and this animal spirit totem deck I love. It's new. So the groundhog spirit was the card that came up for this new moon, and it says, groundhog spirit, time to let go. I don't know. That's so perfect. Do I even need to say anything else? It's exactly what this moon is about. Shedding our skin, letting go, being ready for a total transformation for the better. And having confidence in that, and trusting in the universe, trusting in ourselves, and being willing to shed all that doesn't serve us. Okay, and then on my tarot deck, I picked Moonchild. And this is an added major arcana card to the Moonchild tarot. She has 3 that she added. And Moonchild is a very powerful card because it's called the Moonchild tarot. But this card also lets you know that it's a really good time to tune in with the moon, to tune in with the moon energy, to align with the moon, to let the moon illuminate your path, to let it be the celestial doorway that it really is. And so how perfect is that? because it's the new moon. It's amazingly perfect, that card. And both of these cards are. I love that. So yeah, be in tune with the energy of Scorpio, of the moon. If you have a way to find out where the moon actually lands, the new moon actually lands in your specific transit chart, I love doing that. I have an app that's free that I use. It's called Time Passages. And I just plug in my information, and every day I can see what's going on in my transits, but I also can see where this new moon is going to land in terms of what house and what that means. So if you feel like getting the Time Passages app, I love it. I utilize it all the time, and especially at the moons. You know, I kind of look up mine and my husband's, my kids. You know, I'm kind of looking to see where the moon is going to land, because that lets us know like what part of our life to focus on. So like if this new moon, and I don't know where this moon is going to land for me, I still need to look. But if this new moon, for example, was going to land in my 10th house, that would mean that I should be focusing the energy of my intentions and what I want to manifest and what I want to let go of in order to do the manifesting in my career, what I do in the world. If it was in the first house, it'd be about me individually, like really personally me. If it's the second house, it's money. And so where do I want to create more money in my life, or how much money do I want to create in my life? Like, so that's kind of how it works when you're looking to see where a specific new and full moon land in your specific chart. All right, well, I think that is it for today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend and new moon in Scorpio. Oh,